you all for coming to our press conference. Highlights of today's press conference will be streamed live through the Twitter account at PSA.gov.ph and the PSA Facebook page. The official hashtag to be used is hashtag PSA Civil Registration. I'm Lady Tubli of the Philippine Statistics Authority, and I will be your moderator for this conference. Let me introduce to you the officials of the Philippine Statistics Authority. We have Assistant Secretary Daniel Ariaso Sr., OIC Assistant National Statistician Ronaldo Taghap, and Central Outlet Supervisor Emilio Quirubin. To start our press conference, please welcome ASEC Daniel Ariaso Sr., Deputy National Statistician for the Civil Registration and Central Support Office.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming to our press conference to inform the public about the transfer of the PSA Civil Registration Services back to East Avenue. We are proud to announce the fully operational of the PSA-owned building here at the PSA complex in East Avenue. Beginning the 1st of April this year, we transferred back on our frontline and back-end operations from Santa Mesa and Bibal building. Relevant to this, the office accepts requests or applications for copies of civil registry documents such as birth, marriage, death, certificate of no marriage or CNOMAR, and advisory on marriages or CMAR from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Mondays through Fridays except Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays. Here are our frontline services. Shown in this slide are our frontline services. These are issuance of certificates of like birth, marriage, and death are printed on security paper when the record is present in the civil registry database. The certificate of no marriage or CNOMAR and certificate of marriage advisory or CMAR are issued for those with intention to marry or to establish the number of marriages entered into by an individual. In some cases, certified true copies issued from the city or municipal civil registry offices will be authenticated if there is no available record in the CRS database. If there is a record available, the CTC will not be authenticated and a copy of the document from the database will be issued. We also have other services like annotations, out-of-town registration, verification and certification of authority to solemnize marriage. What are the fees? Here are the fees or schedule of fees. For the live birth or certificate of live birth, certificate of marriage, certificate of death, that is at a cost of 155 pesos per copy. For CNOMAR or CMAR at a cost of 210 pesos per copy. These are the fees for our regularly requested documents, charged per copy for birth certificates of 155, marriage certificates and death certificates. On the other hand, CNOMAR and CMAR charged at 210 pesos per copy. We would like also to inform the public that we have the priority lane for senior citizens, pregnant women, and PWDs. Pursuant to Office Memorandum Number 2018-158, senior citizens, pregnant women, and persons with disabilities or PWD may only request for the copies, issuances of birth, death, and marriage certificates, CNOMAR and CMAR, including authentication of his or her own document, his or her own parents, his or her own legal spouse, and his or her own children. What to bring? What to bring when you come to PSA in this complex? 2 valid IDs. If only one valid ID is available, provide a photocopy of the
Same.
If you are an authorized representative, you must have the following. Authorization letter issued by the document owner, a photocopy of the valid ID of the document owner, and the original or photocopy of the valid ID of the representative. We would like to inform you that upon entry in the premises, you will be asked of these two valid IDs or one valid ID with photocopy. Of course, this must have with your pictures and signature. One ID will be intended for the exchange of visitors' pass ID, while the other ID or the photocopy of the valid ID will be used in claiming the document, which is found in second floor of this building. The authorized representatives must ensure that they have an authorization letter or special power of attorney or SPA, and that the signature affixed in the authorization letter and SPA is the same signature with that of the valid ID of the document owner. These shall be submitted along with the photocopy of the valid ID of the representative. What not to bring? Commonly in other offices, we do not allow the following: deadly weapons, objects with sharp points and edges, illegal drugs and poisonous substances, alcoholic beverages, explosives and incendiary substances and devices, tobacco or cigarette, disabling devices, electroshock weapons. In order to avoid inconveniences, we advise the public again not to bring all of this. Examples of the disabling devices or electroshock weapons are stun gun, acid spray, tear gas, insect or animal repellent. For the explosives and incendiary substances and devices, this includes grenade, flares, lighter fluids, kerosene, and gasoline. Further, we request the avoidance of bringing companions to the complex unless necessary. Should there be a need, please limit your companion to only one. We are concerned for the public security and safety due to the ongoing improvements within the complex, which is why we issue this appeal. Further, we advise that parking is not available for the public within the PSA complex. Thank you so much and good afternoon again.
Thank you very much, Asik Ariaso. Before we proceed, please remain seated as we distribute press kits for everyone. Prior to the open forum, we would like to remind everyone to please wait to be acknowledged before asking your question. Once acknowledged, please state your name and organization. We will also appreciate if you could limit your questions related to the transfer of services from Santa Mesa and Bibal buildings to the PSA complex and its new civil registration building. We now open the floor for questions. Do you have any questions, please?
Hi, Asek. Glenn Vega, sir, sa DCWP sa JA. Sir, question ko lang. Since bago yung building, bago yung kusali natin, what are the improvements naman naaasahan ng publiko?
Marami po. Number one, na mapapabilis na po yung ating pag-process ng mga civil registry documents. Pag walang problema po ang dokumento, pwede makuha po ito after payment siguro in less than 2 hours. Kung medyo mayroon naman kailangan pa i-clarify na mga items sa request, then I think it's within the day or a maximum of 3 days. And then makikita na po nyo nito sa ma-compare nyo yung building namin sa Santa Mesa at saka sa Bibal. Itong building po ay napakaganda. Convenient po magtrabaho dito ang tao at saka mas safe po dito na lugar.
Sir, upon entering kanina dun sa establishment, I noticed lang na may mga tao dun sa labas. I mean, mainit yung panahon, ano sila sa labas ng establishment.
Yes, we are on the process of improving this for the convenience of the people, and we are very sorry for this for now kasi we are still on the adjustment period. So we just would like to inform the public that the EXICOM of the PSA had already approved our recommendation na magkaroon tayo ng other means of catering the public from the entrance up to the building. So ngayon, inaayos po namin yung process from the gate hanggang dito.
Thank you, Asa.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. If there are any further questions, please. Again, any more questions?
Sir, last na lang ako.
Okay.
Sir, so basically, sa ngayon, sa Santa Mesa, totally wala na.
Wala na po.
Sir.
And we would like again to tell everyone, sa ating mga kababayan, huwag na po kayo pumunta doon sa Santa Mesa at saka Bibal. Nandito na po kami. Mas maganda po itong lugar. At saka hindi na kami mag-ooperate din doon. Yun lang.
But even if we stop operating in Santa Mesa, we still have other channels like we still go to our outlets in Pasig, Pasay, Muntinlupa. And then marami tayong breaks, mga breaks factory in Metro Manila area. So, kasi nagkakraming tao dito, pwede naman po pumunta doon sa mga channels.
Sir, meron din sa mga mall, di ba?
Sa mga sa SM po, sa SM. Then pwede po tayo mag-online po.
Sir, in terms of manpower, sir, did you add manpower?
Basically, there was augmentation some of our lalo na sa crowd control unit. And then, yung sa atin naman sa payment at saka sa releasing, we did also some augmentation.
Equipment, sir, equipment. Mahalaga rin yun, sir. Mga gamit.
As of now, the equipments are adequate or sufficient to cater the needs of our clients. And just to inform everyone, when we transferred here last April 1, we had already 10,153 transactions, and it's actually moving up. By Tuesday, last April 2, we had, I think, 11,000 plus. By Wednesday, 12,000 plus. Medyo bumaba sa Thursday at saka Friday to just above 10,000. So these are the averages of our transactions per day. Just imagine how many people are really coming to us. So we really would like everyone to please understand our situation and then cooperate with us.
Thank you very much. Any last questions? If there are no more questions, we now conclude the press conference, and thank you very much for coming to PSA's building, and good afternoon.